Can you see the screen now?
Yes, I can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday we talked about the first kind of master data, that is how are you going to create customers and vendors in the SAP S/4HANA system and how they are different than the ECC system. So we understood that now in SAP S/4HANA for each and every customer and vendor, we need to create them as a business partner first, and then only we can extend that as a customer or vendor. Without business partner, you cannot create any customers and vendors in SAP S/4HANA system. Now, the second thing which we need to see today is again related to the master data, and it is the material master data. So what has been changed from the material master data point of view? Okay, so the way in which we were creating the material master data, that has not been changed much. Like the fields are changed, there are some fields which have been changed, but otherwise the transaction codes, the way in which you create, that is exactly same. So for example, if I try MM01 here, okay, see the this particular screen, it is asking for material, it is asking for industry sector, material type. Okay, whatever it was asking earlier, it is exactly same. The only difference is, if you can see here, the length of this material number field, okay, has been extended. Can you tell me what was the maximum length of the material number in ECC? How many
Uh,
characters?
18.
18
18.
characters. Yes, 18 characters.
Now it is 40, right?
Now it is 40. Yes. So the material length has been extended from 18 to 40 characters. So that is one of the difference, because otherwise whatever you are able to see in this particular screen, it is exactly same. So for example, now if I try to create a material with more than 18 characters, okay, and if I specify this industry sector and any material type, I'm still getting this error. The error is the material number is longer than the length set. Okay, can you tell me in ECC, even if I have 18 characters as my maximum length, is there any setting from where I can still manage like whatever characters I want to use? For example, in my, let's say in my company, we don't want to use more than 10 characters. So is there any place in ECC where I can go, and even if the system is allowing me 18 characters, I want to restrict it to only 10 characters? Are you aware of this?
Yeah, Gaurav, yeah. We can do it in the back end. We can restrict that to the 10 digit.
So what is the T code? Do you remember that, or the
No, I don't know the T code, but we can do it, yeah.
okay, the T
I
code?
did earlier, so I'm not remembering that.
No issues, no issues. But you know that it is possible, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
I think it is OMSL. Yes, OMSL is a transaction code. Okay, I'll show you the path also how you can go to it. So OMSL is a transaction. If you double click on this, it allows you to set the maximum length from here. So although, as I told you, although we have 18 characters in ECC, but still if you want to control, let's say out of 18 characters, I only want to use 10 characters. Okay, so that I can easily do from here. Now similarly here also, if I have all the 40 characters available, I can still restrict it to whatever characters I want to use. So for example, if I make this as 25, okay, you are getting this error. Now what is this error? This is The problem is even this error is coming in the German language. The reason why we are getting this error is system is still not allowing you to use more than 18 characters. If I write 17, I'm not getting that error. If I'm writing 19, immediately I'm getting this error. The reason is there is another setting also from where you need to specify that although SAP provides this feature of having more than 18 characters or up to 40 characters in material master, but whether you really want to use this feature or not. So for example, if I have 100 of customers, let's say 100 customers who are using the ECC system, and if I give this feature to all the 100 companies, I don't think more than 5 or 10 companies will go for it, right? Other 90-95% companies, they are happy with the material length 18, right? 18 is more than sufficient, but this is only required for some of the discrete industries, automotive industries, where they have this requirement of having more than 18 characters, right? So that is the reason by default this setting will not be active. By default this feature cannot be used. If you want to use, you have to activate it from one of the configuration, right? So where exactly is that configuration where we can go and say that yes, I want to use more than 18 characters up to 40 characters? That configuration is normally I need to go through SPRO, SAP reference IMG. In the cross application components, okay, there is something called as general application functions. Okay, and here you have this field length extension. Okay, if you click on this activate extended fields, click on new entry, you can see this particular tick is not active as of now. So extended material number, although the feature is available from SAP, but you need to decide whether you want to activate it or not. If you will not activate this, it will behave in the same way as it was in ECC. If you activate it, it will allow you to have more than 18 characters in the material master. Okay, but the problem is if you activate it once, you cannot deactivate it then. So that is the reason in the even in the testing server also we don't activate this functionality, because if someone creates some kind of materials more than 18 characters, then you cannot come here and deactivate this particular thing. Okay, so that is the reason SAP has strongly recommending that go with this SAP note. Please read this SAP note very carefully, which is this particular thing. And if you go to this SAP note, it will tell you the same thing, that this configuration is not reversible. So before you proceed with saving this, please make sure that you really want to do it. You already taken care of the impacts which will happen in the material master. Okay, then only you take it and go for save. If not, if you are just doing for the sake of understanding purpose, then maybe in the testing server it is fine, but please don't do this on your actual system, neither development nor quality nor production system. Okay, because this is a critical change. If something goes wrong, you will not be able to rectify it, because once the material is created for more than 18 characters, you cannot come here and untick this indicator. Okay, so in short, this is a place from where you need to activate this functionality, and then only you will be able to use more than 18 characters for your material master. Okay, if I press enter, it will open this, just a minute, an entry already exists with the same key. Display SAP note, you need to click on this display SAP note and then you have to tick this and save. Okay, then only the materials will be allowed to be stored of more than 40 characters, sorry, for more than 18 characters. Let's try that. It is saying entry already exists with the same key. Let me see why it is showing this error. This button will automatically open the SAP node for you if the internet is working properly. Since this internet is not working here, it is throwing this error. You entered a key which already exists. System instance entry cannot create another key or remove the entry using the function skip. Got this point? Let me tell you what was wrong, what